Live from New York, it's Saturday night. Welcome back to Brewmertures. It's time for the bonus round. Matt, are you ready?
I didn't know there was going to be a bonus round, so I'm not ready.
That's the point. We've got a Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout all nice and ready for you. Interdiction Field by Bottle Logic Brewing.
Oh, shoot, bourbon aged, huh?
Oh yeah.
When I hear that, I just hear stronger alcohol content.
This is an imperial stout brewed with lactose, aged in bourbon barrels, then finished with cacao nibs and roasted peanuts.
Roasted peanuts, huh?
I'm expecting a chocolate-covered peanut flavor from this.
Okay.
Recommended pairings are sharp cheddar, PB grilled cheese sandwich, and butterscotch blondies.
Well, good news, we don't have any of those, so that's all right.
Hey, but this is, for those of you who aren't into Star Wars as much as we are, the Interdictor is a Star Destroyer that pulled ships out of hyperspace
Yes,
and trapped them.
it did.
So under director's notes it says, we suggest a new strategy. Let the cookie win. Instead of Wookiee. You'll get it if you're a Star Wars fan.
That's true. And if not,
2021, I have not had this yet.
okay.
This is batch number 1. First time they release this beer. And I mean, this is 13.1%.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's up there, my friend.
It's also a collaboration with J. Wakefield Brewing, who we just had a collaboration with Pure Project.
Very
Take a look at
nice.
that bottle, dude. How do you feel about that?
Well, you know,
I love the foiling they do on the label.
Yeah, but unlike some of the other bottles we had, there's not a lot of artwork going on per se. It's
I think
more
the
so
artwork-
just about the content, huh?
The artwork is kind of just everything between the alcohol gauge they have,
That's pretty cool,
letting
yeah.
you know who they collaborated
The
with.
alcohol gauge. Yeah.
You know, they have the Stasis Project.
The alcohol gauge caps out at about 17%.
Yeah, because after that, you're into that whiskey territory, dude.
Yeah, I'm excited to try this guy.
They have the DNA. They even got Arabesh on here, man.
Oh,
That's
yes.
like, what is that, like Star Wars, like basic type?
Yeah, I think it's like, the Star Wars equivalent of Klingon.
I always love the Bottle Logic labels. Lately, they've been getting into a little bit more of that matte finish on their label, but I prefer the more reflective coating. This more, I don't know if it's, aluminum or whatever they got going on here, but I prefer the holographic finish to it.
Nice.
All right, that's enough talking. Let's get to drinking. All right, let's crack this open. Now, are you scared of this beer? Ooh,
Let me see that
you
cap.
see that? You can
Oh,
have that cap.
Oh, did it rise a little?
It did. A little bit of that smoke coming off there.
That's a cool cap.
Now look at this. Look at that thickness compared to what we've had so far. Here's yours.
Wow.
Now, I've never had this beer, but I do know they've released a beer called Bastion of Reason. And that beer is cacao nibs and peanuts.
What's a cacao nib?
Cacao nibs are basically like the cocoa, the plant.
Mm-hmm.
They're the little pieces. And they take those cacao nibs that I don't know if they mash them up or what, but when they turn them into chocolate, instead of turning them into chocolate, they take just the nib and they soak them in their beer.
So is a nib like a little piece of it, or?
It's like, I guess what they call the seed of like the plant. It's kind of like it has a pod, and then the pod opens up and there's a bunch of those little like seeds in them.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, the comments will let me know.
It's got a strong smell to it. I almost feel like I'm getting.
I
rid of
love that. I love that.
alcohol. I feel like I could.
You
almost-
get the bourbon barrel on the nose, and you get
Yeah.
the peanut on the nose. That's what I get, the peanut.
I'm getting that bourbon barrel hard. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get drunk just off smelling this.
Ready to taste this thing?
Cheers, man. Ooh, wow. Now,
That's a horse of a different color, huh?
this right here is why stouts are not my number one, especially these, as you call it,
Bourbon Barrel Aged.
Barrel aged. That to me just tastes like liquor. Yeah, I'm getting that bourbon or bourbon barrel aged, that liquor content. I'm getting that strong immediately.
The barrel does hit first.
Yeah, immediately.
It's like an oak flavor.
Yup.
But then as it fades, I'm getting peanut, and I get the chocolate.
Oh, I'd love to try that, but I'm not getting it.
Let me sit with you a little bit.
Let me
sit with you a little bit. Let it marinate.
Hang on. Maybe it's a little bit of peanut aftertaste. Even right now, I'm getting something. Hang on. Kind of leaving it with you, huh?
Now, while he tries that, just so you know, these bourbon barrel aged stouts are an acquired taste. You do have to, get used to trying them, get used to that alcohol. And once you do, then you'll break through and find the flavors inside of it. That's what I found.
You know what? Yeah, at the very end there, sort of the last hint is peanut. I am getting that.
There you go.
Yeah. Like the last sort of, after that whiskey sort of kick hits, kind of mellows out, and then you get a little bit of that peanut to kind of finish it off.
That's going to pull you to hyperspace.
And it's going to crash your ship. That's what it's
Yeah.
going to do.
Right into an asteroid field, dude.
It's good though. Don't get me wrong. I mean, even though they're not my personal favorite, it's still good. It stands strong as its own.
You can appreciate it for what it is.
I can appreciate it for what it is. Absolutely.
How does it stack up with other barrel-aged stouts that you've had?
Yeah, I mean, I've only had a couple with what you have shown me, and I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of difficult for me to differentiate between the barrel-aged stouts per se. This one, it's good. I do get that peanut aftertaste. I think it's a little better than some of the other ones I've tried in the past. I don't know what those other ones were called. Maybe you recall the names. But
You've had Leche Reserva. That was the tequila and bourbon barrel aged one.
yeah,
That one you kind of liked. That was chilies.
it's not bad.
bourbon.
Yeah.
And then you've had Space Jam,
Okay.
which was raspberry and peanut butter.
Okay.
No, raspberry and coconut.
That one was all right.
Yeah.
This one, I think, it's kind of better than those because even though it has that strong kick, as I drink more of it, that kind of mellow peanut aftertaste I'm getting now, that I'm really kind of vibing on now. It's pretty good.
It comes through.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Maybe you got to be a little drunk to really get it, but
I mean, we've got through quite a few beers
we've gone
today.
through quite a few. This is the last one, so yeah, it's good. Yeah,
It's good. I mean, you also had Fall of Mubozu. That was coffee, and basically that was it.
yeah, that one was something else.
I mean, that was
an
a good one.
experience. Yeah,
But I mean, this ranks up there for you. And for me, this is good. This is a good one. If you like to taste that bourbon barrel, this is definitely the beer for you.
yeah.
If you don't want that as the forward flavor, this is not the beer for you.
Yeah, it is definitely the forward flavor. The first thing off the bat when you take a sip of this is that bourbon barrel.
I'm honestly a little bit surprised because I didn't know what to expect from this beer.
Yeah.
It being peanut butter and cacao nib. The peanut isn't overpowering.
No,
it
it's like
mixes
a subtle aftertaste.
It mixes really well with the barrel and the chocolate.
Yeah.
This is a really enjoyable beer.
Just to mention on the chocolate, I'm not getting too much of the chocolate myself. Maybe I'm just kind of overlooking it, but I'm just really getting that barrel, that bourbon barrel kind of kick in the beginning, and then it kind of has a peanut mellow taper off as you wait.
I mean, that's 2 beers we've enjoyed now that are collabs with J. Wakefield. I feel like I gotta search out some J. Wakefield beers and try them out and see how they taste.
Definitely.
So what would you rate this beer out of 5?
Yeah, I'm gonna give this guy a 3.
3, way down there at a 3.
Yeah, I mean, again, mine's biased, guys, because I'm not a big fan of these stouts. But yeah, 3 out of 5. I would definitely go back for this one. It's it's got a strong pull to it. It's not something I was like, ooh,
It's almost like it's pulling you out of hyperspace.
Yeah,
That gravity well.
Yeah, aptly named. Yeah, I mean, I think 3 out of 5 is fair because I feel like giving it lower is an injustice to it. I'm trying to be a little more unbiased as best I can. But yeah, 3 out of 5 is pretty fair for me.
That's good. I mean, for me, this is a 4.5.
Ooh.
I'm really enjoying this beer. It surprised me a little bit. It's everything it promises to be. You get plenty of the barrel notes. You get plenty of the, you know, the peanut, a little bit of that chocolate from the malt, from the cacao nib, and it's everything I want it to be. And compared to the stouts we had in the past, I mean, this is why I prefer the Bourbon Barrel Aged Stouts.
Yeah.
I'm getting all the flavors I want. There's plenty of alcohol. There's no letdown.
Yeah, I mean that's a big part of it, right? I mean, if you read the bottle, you read it for the ingredients it has, and if you don't get it, you're gonna be let down.
Well, that's surprise beer number 1. Are you thirsty for more?
I need to finish this one first, but I guess so.
Well, we're gonna sip on this and then come back with surprise beer number 2.